Yeah, so I went on Amazon to get what is considered a all-in-one survival kit. So we're going to go ahead and open it up and see what's in this sucker right here. But link below on Amazon here. This is how it comes straight out of the box. Plastic. Something else is holding it together. Oh, there we go. Oh wow. So look at what we have here. An emergency blanket. This is a Kevlar blanket. I mean, I've never really used one of these, but people stand by them. It's like a fire starter right here with some wick. And some more wick. Compass bracelet with the other end to the fire starter. So there's the compass. Just snaps together like that. What is this? What in the world is it? Yeah, you pull this out. For blowing the fire, getting the concentration of the air all funneled through. So it's called a blow fire. And they do have the instructions to tell you what everything is right here, in case you were wondering when you open it up. Okay, next up on the list. So this here is just a bottle opener buckle. I mean, if you're out in the wild and you needed to open a bottle, I don't know why you'd really need this. But it's plastic actually, so I don't really see how that is that great. This right here is another fire fighting stone. So this is a magnesium alloy. It's also got a ruler on here. So that's interesting. This is a glass breaker and a pen. So you can break the glass, you know, instead of having to hit it with a hammer or something, you just, and then it's got the pen right here. Let's see, is this, so there's the ballpoint, but looks like this comes off. Why does it come off? Oh, so you can just replace that? Okay. And it also has a whistle. I think there's another whistle in here as well. And then it has a multi-tool. Everyone wants to know what this multi-tool can do. Well, actually it seems durable, reasonably durable, considering the price of the entire kit. Got a little flashlight right here, or what? How's that work? Yeah, it has a flashlight. Okay. And then standard multi-tool stuff, saw, bottle opener, little mini screwdriver, and a little, not very sharp knife, but sharp enough to at least make some cuts. Okay. Alright, looks like we've got a fork and a spoon with a knife. So like a steak knife right there, serrated edge. A fork. A spoon. Looks like this has more than just 3 uses also. I don't know if it's all for culinary, but yeah, it looks like a bottle opener maybe right there. So definitely a multi-tool for culinary use. Is this another flashlight? Well, I figured out why it doesn't work. It needs a battery. Looks like a AA. So it's got a fishbowl lens, so it should be pretty bright. What we have here is just a knife. Yep. All right. It's like a sharp knife. Yeah, real sharp knife. 2 carabiners. So, I don't know, these don't appear to be the strongest carabiners that I've ever seen, but nonetheless, you get 2 carabiners, and I'm sure they'll do a job for, you know, I don't know if they're the most durable. So as it turns out, you gotta push it down, and then once you are done, you screw it back up. And what do we have here? Oh, okay. A Phillips and a flathead. And a keychain. Looks like we got some safety stuff now. Adhesive wound dressing. Sterilized gauze pad. Looks like 5 small bandages and then 4 bigger bandages. 2 alcohol pads. 2 iodine prep pads. Those are interesting. Field notebook. Take notes while you're out in the field. And what do we have here? First I was like, what is this? It's actually a spare cartridge for the pen. So a backup pen there. Looks like we've got some... So we have an interesting saw here. These are wire saw. So you put your fingers through that and you kind of, you know, whatever you want, however you want to do it. I mean, you know, you just need that leverage to be able to start making some progress, and then you can maybe get through some wood depending on how strong that wood is. And then you have a real multi-tool right here. These things, I find them to be completely pointless, but every survival kit comes with this. I mean, it has a little bit of a sharp edge here. You know, you've got this hex tip or hex tool right there. You've got probably a reasonable bottle opener, and then a little mini saw, some other tools here for maybe some measurements. This is probably about a 15-in-1, or what are they calling it? I don't know every use of these tool cards, but it's called a tool card. It's supposed to fit in your wallet. I'm not a big fan of them, but some people probably use them. I don't know if this is just an accessory. Here's another whistle. Loud enough. That's good. Yeah, so that's basically everything. So for 37 pieces, right here, survival toolkit, 37 pieces on Amazon. That's what comes with it. I'd put something like this in my truck, leave it there, forget about it. In the case of a certain circumstance, it may be useful and I may actually use it, but now I know what's inside there. And sometimes, not even in survival situations, you might use something like this. This is a real strong fork. Like, this is actually, I've paid not $20 for a plastic fork and spoon like this. This alone might just make this whole kit worth it because of the multi-tool there. As far as everything else, maybe this flashlight's worth it. You know, these typically go for $10 each. The survival kit can be useful, certainly. The pocket knife, this is a $10 to $15 pocket knife standing alone. This little door breaker here, window glass breaker pen, $10 item. So I think definitely worth its value. So yeah, if you really think about it, the more I even thought about it, even this multi-tool, you know, $5 to $10, great value right here.